Wow. Pretty nice. The spacecraft is up there. Hiding. Everybody I follow in the psychic world says that last eclipse. Ooh, thought I saw an animal. That last eclipse was manipulated, and what I got out of it was they most likely steered the moon into having an eclipse that caused a path to go through certain cities that had some kind of meaning. I forgot what they all talked about, but the cities that it went through, and then compared it with the last eclipse, and it all spelled out something. But anyway, while that happened, many people had pictures. It's like they saw the moon over to the left and lower, and then the eclipse happening over to the right, which was supposed to involve the moon. So people were thinking, what the hell's the moon doing over there? It's supposed to be eclipsing the sun right now. And what I believe it was the planet Nibiru. Nibiru was the one they were catching and thinking it was the moon. So the moon was steered across, and then they showed you planet Nibiru, just in an effort to wake people up. That's all they're doing. That's all. Anything is going on right now is the good guys are in complete control of the entire planet and this solar system, and maybe even the cosmos. Well, at least the solar system. Our solar system. Watch Elena Dannon. The Seekar are the final ones to get rid of, and they're pretty well handled. Goopy. You know, the Klingons. Same thing. Anyway, there's your sunrise. But so many people are asleep, and there's so much fear of them being left behind. Elena Dannon's weekly report, she said that the space people were real happy with Earth, that we're vibrating higher and higher, going quicker than they thought we would, which is all good, because the higher we vibrate, the closer we are to them, and the closer we are to getting rid of the bad guys, because the bad guys literally can't live in an atmosphere of high vibration. They have to either get off planet or die. And they don't want to die because they don't think that there's an afterlife. So that's why they're hanging on to this life for every moment they can milk. And they're doing all their dirty deeds. And a lot of the dirty deeds, the white hats could stop, but they're letting them go ahead and happen to see, so the sleepers will maybe wake up and say, wait a minute. So, I mean, they're just doing all kinds of weird shit, you know, saying that somebody, I think it was Canada or something, this woman, her platform for running for office, Ollie, don't go to the road. Yeah, you. Something about you would no longer be able to use like Madam or Miss or something. I don't know, something stupid like that. And Tarot by Janine was talking about it, how stupid. They're just making these ridiculous laws, or saying they're going to make them. And it's all an effort for the sleepers to wake up and go, hey, now. Of course, you know, they'll think they figured it out, and then they'll take steps to, you know, make that politician go away, which is time consuming, but at least they're heading in the right direction. Coopy! Cooper! Coop! Come on! Coop! Coop! Cooper! Come on! Come on, Ollie! Come on, Cooper! Coop! Cooper! You never know what they're going to do, you know. You just never know. Well, that was short. It was so glorious. Now it's just normal. Well, not normal. It's still pretty good, but when I come up out of that woods, I never know what I'm gonna see. Usually it's something pretty good. Hey, Koopy. Anyway, going to about an hour away, supposedly, to buy a motorcycle today. We'll see. That's been really weird lately. We've sold. We only have 4 bikes for sale right now. 2 of them and 2 more at the mechanic shop, which he's, for some reason, is really dragging his feet on. I don't know why. Anyway, so I don't know if we're supposed to be, if it's a good idea right now with the economy doing whatever it's going to do. Is it good to have cash, or is it good to have motorcycles? And just fill in the blank on whatever you have. Property, cars, whatever, artwork, gold, silver. Oh yeah, that's always good. But there's also a short term you might need. I don't know. I'm just kind of watching the whole show. I figure if you're trying to do what God tells you to do and you have a bunch of money, then you're supposed to have a bunch of money. Or if you have a bunch of assets, then you're supposed to have a bunch of assets. And if you're supposed to have 2 months worth of food and water and gasoline for your generator, then you'll have that. So I think it all boils down to is trying to listen to that little voice inside you that is trying like hell to get through. We was going to go look at one yesterday, or I was, and I don't know, I just tired of going after these bikes and there being a bust, but so I was always hoping I could get the word in advance, and so I don't have to make the 2-hour drive, and so yesterday I was going to go look at one, and then I just kept getting that feeling, and so this time I just told the guy, sorry, we're going another way. And I believe I was right on that one. I feel right on that one. The last one I didn't feel so right. But anyway. I think the final straw to me giving it up was I got the idea that I should call my son. He seems to get these, he's listening better than me, and I've got all this training, and he goes, nah, it's probably not any good. And I'm like, oh, well, shit. And I went, okay. And that was my final straw. Cooper, you want some cheese, or you want to stand there and stare at me? Oliver, you guys are staring an awful lot. You're starting to worry me. Coyotes. Come here, Coop. Coopy, coopy, coop. You black tongue beast, you. Hot out. 60 degrees. 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to have to start coming out earlier. I think if it's not raining, it's brighter earlier. Which is fine with me. Hell, I'm up at 3:30 now anyway. Boop. Get it. I'm having wild dreams, man. I had some wild dreams. I can't remember. I remember they were wild, but I cannot remember what they are. I just can't remember my dreams. And I would really like to, because I know there's messages in there. John Paul Jackson, Streams Ministries, was the best dream interpreter I've ever seen. And they do offer classes, which I should take, I guess. But, I don't know. Maybe some people are just not supposed to remember their dreams. I don't know. I remember some, but they're few and far between. Much more. So anyway, what's happening today? Tuesday, I think. Is this Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. It's all happening. Just It's all boiling down to just listen to that voice, because there's still lessons to be learned before we have paradise, and we're let go in paradise. We still have lessons to learn. And, so just keep seeing a positive picture in color. I added fireworks to my drawing of my future house floating and doing concerts from the floating house all over the cosmos. I added fireworks because add color. Just add color. You add color to your visions, they're more strong. So hang in there. Let's see what happens today. One day at a time. Don't die yet.